Just,
I got a little gamble at school. I could have brought
you did good. You did good.
Thank you.
Call us to order and let's pray.
I would like to call the Public Safety Committee meeting to open. Mr. Maddox, would you call?
Yes, ma'am. Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity to come together tonight, Lord, to do the business of the folks of Bedford County. Lord, I pray that you would continue to watch over our county and be with us. Lord, thank you for watching over us today in War Trace. Lord, I pray that you continue to be with them there as they deal with the train situation. Lord, I thank you again for this beautiful day. Pray that you be with us in the upcoming weather, Lord, and just thank you again for your son that died on the cross for our sins. It's in your name I pray, amen.
Thank you. Our chairman is absent. I need approval for the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We need the minutes approved of the December 16th meeting. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor? Public comments for the Public Safety Committee? Okay. Animal control,
You should have your report, but she was actually sick today.
she's sick. Okay. Sheriff's report, please.
I'll say starting out, if anybody has any questions or updates on the train, we have train wrecks every day, but the real train wreck today, Chief Elliott was out there all day as well as Sergeant Featherston back there, so either one of those gentlemen can probably answer your questions on that better than anyone else. As always, I've got the monthly report, and I know you all have it too, so I'm just going to hit a few things. But total miles patrolled in the month of last December, 63,325. 57 warrants were served, 226 arrests. Got total inmates current holding 352. When we first moved in that jail, I thought it'd be a long time before this one is full, and now I'm starting to get worried. But anyway, investigations, 277 in December. Traffic accidents, there was 84 non-injury, 9 with injury. Motorist assist that we provided, 73 in December. And traffic stops, 174. Transports in custody, 36. Escorts, 25. 911 calls, 56. 653 total. Did you all get the
Task force.
drug task force?
Seen it yet?
Hadn't seen.
Well, okay. Well, I thought it was me because he said he was sending it, and I thought, well, maybe I lost it or something. I guess maybe,
Mike,
he didn't see it.
Sheriff, Thomas, Mark might have got it and just didn't get it to me.
Okay.
So we'll wait and see.
All right.
I'll get his name out in a minute.
Well, we'll move on to the judiciary services out there where we're at in the courtrooms. In the month of December, there was 4,754 people that came into the judicial complex. Again, that doesn't include the sheriff's department. That's just the courtrooms and down on Michelle's end. Deputies maintained security for 38 court sessions, 1,232 individual court cases. Deputies served 47 criminal and civil warrants, and there was 21 people that was taken into custody on warrants, and deputies transported 92 inmates from court holdings or holdings in courtrooms, whatever. So without the drug task force, that's all I've got. Lieutenant Cook is here for the jail. If y'all have any questions, I'll try to entertain them.
Any questions?
One question.
Sure.
Sheriff, thank you for the report. Thank you for your time and all you do. So every once in a while, we get a question, from constituents that obviously doesn't pertain to the work that we manage, but the work that you all manage. And we've gotten a few questions as it pertains to the 287G program, U.S. Immigration Customs Enforcement, ICE. I know that there are two different models. There's the jail enforcement model, there's the task force model. I think folks are looking to better understand that. I know that other counties have signed up for it, I believe 40 counties. And I know that we haven't done so as of yet. But just curious if you could kind of give us a little bit of information as to where we are with Bedford County is looking at, something your department is looking to possibly do. I'll pause there.
Okay. Well, short answer is yes. So.
Thank you, Sheriff.
We have never refused to help any other agent, whether federal, state, another local agent. Never have refused to do that. The agreement with ICE, as we're speaking of, we have met with ICE more than one occasion, and I think last time we met with them, because there was some things that didn't line up, and
Sure.
I think at one time they was wanting, we're in the Chattanooga district, Hamilton County district, and I think it seems like it doesn't matter if it's the Tennessee Highway Patrol or if it's ICE or whoever it's at, and where their district headquarters are, we're always the furthest county from it, and there's no difference with the part of the state that ICE, again, we're in the Hamilton County or Chattanooga district, and they've actually wanting us, it was my understanding, they was wanting us to keep all ICE prisoners, whether it's Bedford County, Coffee County, whatever, Sequatchie County, whatever, or at least the ones on this end, which we didn't think was fair because that puts a burden on Bedford County taxpayers to not only the wear and tear on your jail, but just the day-to-day keeping them up. Again, though, we do want to do what we're supposed to do, and we are going to do, and we have been doing what we were supposed to do. We took the last time we talked with them, we took the agreement basically and sent it to the county attorney's office to get his blessings on it. Over the years as chief of police as well as sheriff, I have learned that sometimes if you don't get those blessings, you end up in quicksand. We certainly didn't want that because we do take it very serious. As of right now, he has given it back to us. Everything from the last meeting we had with him, I think if that's what we want to do, he's comfortable with that. We are actually waiting on ICE now. Needless to say, they're a heck of a time up in Minnesota as well as other places. And I'm assuming that's maybe what the holdup is on their end now, because in my opinion, their side and not ours. I did like the last agreement, general agreement that we had with them. It not only they're going to pay us to keep prisoners, but it's a pretty good amount when you compare it to the state prisoners. But there again, we are not going to go in business keeping every county's criminals, or maybe I shouldn't say criminals, but people that are illegal aliens, which is a crime. We're just basically interested in Bedford County. So we're sort of waiting on that. We're not sort of, we are waiting on it, but we will continue to assist. I just want it known that Bedford County Sheriff's Department's main objective is Bedford. That's our number one, who we take care of. And that's just the way it is. But keep in mind, because I know there are those entities, sometimes I feel like there is, that wants to make it like we're Joe Biden down there helping them get across the border or something. when in essence, Bedford County, unless this has changed, in this district I'm talking about, southeastern part of Tennessee, Chattanooga district, Bedford County is the number one. We turn in more than anybody. I mean, and it's not that we're going around kicking in doors or anything like that. That's just the way it is. They come into the jail, they don't have a good social security number or ID, whatever, and it doesn't matter if they're black, white, Hispanic, they get turned into ICE for identification, and we've been number one, even including Chattanooga, I've been told. So unless that's changed, it has, and I didn't know it. But I think we hopefully will have a good agreement with them. I'm just not sure when it'll happen because the main two guys that we have been dealing with, I think they informed the Chief Elliott today or yesterday or something. They've been moved out. So I don't know.
I appreciate your answer, Sheriff, and I know for a fact too that y'all are doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's a small but big county, so I have the opportunity to talk to folks, and I know that they're doing their job, so to speak, and I know you're doing your job, and I appreciate that. I personally have even gotten several questions and one formal written question to me, and I appreciate you outlining where you all are in the process and appreciate what you're doing.
Anything else?
Lieutenant Cook.
Ronnie informed me at like 4 o'clock that he had an issue he had to deal with. So I wasn't able to get all your numbers together. Primarily the housing number for state inmates. I think that number stays fairly consistent. So if you look back at numbers I've reported previously, it's probably in that same ballpark. Sheriff's fee, we collected $2,720. Comp fee, $112. Phones, $16,441.28. Commissary, $1,316.65. The kitchen made 29,760 meals in December. And I got one last number that I generally try to report, but I have a little question about it. Something that I've just been kind of looking at. When I report county savings from work crews, I'm only reporting crews that go out to work every day. So that would be road gang and city litter and public works, whatever. That number's $43,200. But it occurred to me a while back, we have at least as many people that work inside the food service, cleanup, washing cars. We don't report those. And I don't know if we just never reported them or if we're not interested in us reporting. I don't know, but it's at least the amount that I report and probably more. And I don't know. I just threw it out there. I started thinking about it a few months back, and if you want it, I can change it and get you those numbers that would reflect all the workers and all the savings to the county. But I'll leave that to you, whatever you want. That's all I've got.
Lieutenant Cook, would you take and give us an overall summary of where we are concerning programming and what your future plans to help the inmates become a better citizen as they are released? I know that's pretty loud and broad.
Overview. Well, so we spent the first 3 years of the program creating a program that we felt would best serve the county, the citizens of this county. Last year, I felt like going going into last year, I really liked where we were at, and we were getting a lot of feedback from the state and other counties that they liked where we were at. And so I really started thinking about, did I want to continue to work on the recovery side of this program? Because when you build a program, you're worried about recovery, right? The first thing I need to do is get a person out of active addiction. And we can worry about them not coming back to jail and getting jobs and all that other stuff later. I just don't want you to die, right? And I felt like going into last year, there was a few pieces that I wanted to kind of sew up, but I was really happy with this idea that I had in my head of where I wanted this program to be, and I liked where we were at, and I was getting a lot of feedback that other people liked where we were at. So that sort of just reinforced my idea of where the program was. So when I started thinking about this program a long time ago, I really wanted to be able to offer services to people that help them look at the future. I mean, if you're going to get clean and you're not going to come back to jail, then what happens after that, right? The day you walk out of jail, there's got to be something. But the recovery side of it was primary. So starting last year, I started thinking about, okay, how can we help people that have gone through our program? They're stable now. They don't leave our program until they get out of jail. So some of these people, I have a lot of time with them.
Correct.
What can we do? And once they graduate the program that I facilitate, there's a lot of other things for them to do to keep them engaged. But how do we benefit them when they get out of jail? Okay. And so I started thinking about this job skills component to the program that we really hadn't focused on. I had the garden, that's why I wanted to start the garden in the first place, because I couldn't teach job skills to people in a classroom. It don't happen. So that was the main reason why I wanted to start a garden, was to be able to teach work ethic to people that have none. I have no concept of what work ethic is. I mean, some have had then addiction sort of rerouted their future, but for the most part, most of the people I deal with don't have a concept of what career is, what work ethic is. And so I wanted to work on that. So that's starting this year. Every new program that we have will have a job skills component added to it. And all the new skills that we're going to start will be centered around their career, how to help you not just get out of jail and go to work in a factory, but figure out what you want, what you're good at, what your life's journey, your habits and your routines and all the things how can you apply that to a job, and what can you make a career out of? So that's kind of where we're headed.
Sounds good to me.
To answer your question.
Yes.
Okay.
Lieutenant Cook,
Yes.
Go ahead.
I
I'm
apologize.
sorry.
are you
Yes, sir.
same times for MRT program? Still
Yes.
at same times?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Linda. Commissioner.
Want to make sure I understood what he said. So you could get us the numbers every month for how many go out to work, and the ones who work internally in the jail.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then also while you're at it, if they worked for the county, how much that saved the county or the city? That amount. We used to get that.
Correct.
Anyway, just food for thought. Y'all didn't answer. I would love for that to be.
Well, the way I calculated it for a long time, I think I calculated it at like $8 an hour. And about, I don't know if y'all remember, but about a year ago, I came to you and I said, this does not reflect
Right.
reality anymore. $15 an hour. And that was y'all's recommendation. So that's kind of how I figure it. I don't figure it like a county employee with benefits and all that. It's just strictly if we hired somebody at $15 an hour, they work 8 hours a day. Some work 4 days a week, some work 5 days a week. This is how many hours this group of people put in, and I multiply that by 15. Pretty straightforward. So, but it doesn't reflect, like we have like 9 people that work in the kitchen, doesn't reflect them. We have like 3 people in the laundry, doesn't reflect those people. We have hallway cleaners, we have pod cleaners. We have a lot of people working inside the jail to keep it clean, that the county doesn't have to pay to do those jobs. So it's up to you. If you want it, I'll give it to you. If you don't want it, I'll leave it the way it is.
There has been a request. You're on. Please provide.
Okay.
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 Anything else?
That's all I got, unless you got another question.
That's okay. You're dismissed, sir.
Thank you.
All right. EMA, please.
First of all, I'll say, do we have any questions on the my I sent in? Because we got some other stuff we can cover. So we're going to do a past, the present, and the future. How about that? So 7-Eleven this morning, my phone went off. County Fire letting me know that we had a partial train derailment in War Trace. First of all, let me say kudos, and I say it over here. I say it every time I get up here. And once again, I'm going to say it again because our public safety folks jumped right in and were Johnny on the spot to get information and things like that. We had 4 cars that came off the tracks on a side track in War Trace that had ethanol in there. It was denatured alcohol, which is could be used for fuel or solvents or things like that. It was quickly determined by the responding group that we had no leaks, and everything was intact with the cars. It was determined that we were going to evacuate some of the people that were close to the track there, which is what happened. They were carried to the gymnasium in War Trace. We had a handful of folks like that. So once again, our public safety people jumped in with blocking roads, doing the fire thing, hazmat thing, EMS. We had all of our folks there making decisions, and CSX came in also. Right now, this afternoon, or this morning, this morning, CSX kind of took over the scene. We're now in a supporting role. They're in cleanup, pick up, make back what is tore up, things of that nature. Tonight, I think Sarge had said that we're looking at maybe having cars uprighted by 10 o'clock. So that's where we're at now. Everybody is back in there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yep, 2 already up. So people are back in their homes. It was determined it is safe for them to return. So we made that happen also. The roadway at Bug Scuffle is closed right in front of the area. However, people that live in that area can get in and out with some assistance from either CSX or Sheriff's Department, others that are there. So that's the past. And the present is part of what I just said. Those cars will be uprighted, they will be set to the side, and they will be downloaded in a safe manner. CSX does all that. They have a hazmat team on scene also. So that would be a process that takes a little bit of time. So if you're out that way, you will see cars sitting on the side, but they're safely there for them to mitigate what they need to do. They also have to fix the track right there on that side. So that's pretty much the things on this morning's events. Now the future is the weather. So it just hits keep coming, right? Right now we're in a battlefield line with ice or snow. So where that falls, we do not know. Closer we get to Friday, we will know more. However, I will tell you this: we are going to get something. So everybody, when we leave here, I expect to see everybody at Kroger's in line. But no, you need to make plans. Check on your friends, neighbors, things like that. Bring your pets in. Not only the snow and ice is a concern, but the cold weather is also. Cold temperatures are coming in. So make plans what your plans are to inclement weather, traveling, things of that nature. And then if, God forbid, electricity goes out, have a plan of what you need to do and what you can do about that. So we'll push more out. We'll probably have a little meeting with our public safety people we normally do when we have some inclement weather coming in, just to get everybody on the same page and understand what we're going to do. So I can bet that you're probably going to see that happen. So with all that being said, is there any questions about any of that stuff?
Thank you for your service.
Busy week.
Planning.
You think all the public safety people, they
Yeah.
think about my day pretty easy. We come together and we had a unified command out there, and our people from our different entities were there, and we did a unified decision on things that we needed to do. It worked very well. We will have an after action. There's always something you can tweak, but that's coming down the pipe.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Juvenile. There she is. Are you enjoying your build up of the building? Every time I pass, I get excited that it's coming to nutrition. So, yes. Okay, any questions?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Probation, I don't think he's here. It's in the report. Any questions on?
No question.
All right, I need a motion to approve all reports.
Motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right. Other reports. New business. The magic word, adjournment.
Thank you.